Oh yeah, baby. We're in the mask room today. I need all the room that I can get. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys my full Jersey and New York haul. Yes, that is right. That means that I will be showing you everything that I scored on my trip. I spent about a week in New Jersey and New York City, came home for a couple hours, and then went straight to incarceration, which there are videos on as well. And right now I am playing catch up, but I did want to do one of these haul videos because I got a lot of cool stuff while I was out there. So without further ado, let's hop on into it and I will show you guys what I got and explain a little bit about each piece. First up, I'll show you something that you guys have already seen, and that is going to be something that I scored in the Halloween hunting video that was strictly a Halloween hunting video from Jersey, and that is these little cups. Little skull cups. I think I already had one, but I really like the way that these look even in the package, so I think I'm just going to leave them in the package. If I can find another one to actually put on display somewhere, I can go ahead and open it up. But I just like the packaging. Definitely looks like a little old vintage style Halloween piece. So really dug these. They were $1, and I think that this might have been the only thing that I purchased in that Halloween hunting video. Actually, no, I take that back because I did get a mask that you will also see in this video. So yeah, these guys first. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and show you the mask that goes with them, because at the last Spirit Halloween that we went to in that episode, I really wanted a mask, and I had kept looking at these but just never bought one. They even had them here in Ohio prior to me leaving, but I just didn't feel like buying one, and for some reason I kept looking at them at every single Spirit that we went to, and they were cheap, so I decided, you know what, I'll probably have a real one of these one day, but I don't right now, so this will be a good placeholder. And what we have here is the Vampire Kid mask from the movie Trick or Treat. I'm not crazy about these. It is plastic. It's not really like the original, but it'll be a nice little shelf filler and something to commemorate the movie, because I really don't have too much Trick or Treat stuff in my collection, even though I really do enjoy the movie. So $12, who cares? I got a mask, it is what it is. Also, when I was purchasing that, the lady at the counter was like, you know, this is a children's mask, right? And I was like, all right, let's see. We'll do another little one first. I just got this tech deck at a Target. Thought it was a nice little Zero classic skateboard. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it in the packaging or not, but I didn't have this variant in my collection, so I added a tech deck. Nothing crazy there. Let's do another Spirit Halloween score. This is yet another Trick or Treat piece, and this is a Sam Lollipop. Again, another thing that I've been looking at for quite some time. And these are actually really, really solid replicas. I really like the way that they look. Nice, simple, clean, up to scale, nothing too crazy. And this is going to be a constant reminder that I need to get on the ball and make a Trick or Treat Sam life-size build. Something that I've wanted for quite some time, and I think that now with all of the praise that Trick or Treat is getting, it's going to be a little easier to accomplish. So I definitely want a life-size Sam here at the building, and this is going to be my constant reminder to get on the ball and make that happen. All right, next up I will show you guys all the scores that were waiting for me when I arrived, because my girlfriend had actually already picked these out. So I was making scores before I even knew I was making scores. First up, we've got an Eazy-E Funko Pop. I'm not crazy about Funko Pop, but when I love a certain subject and Funko Pop covers that subject matter, I love to have those pieces in my collection. So a nod to Eazy-E, fucking love Eazy-E. Very happy to have this Funko Pop of Eazy-E in my collection. And speaking of figures, this may be one of the coolest figures in my collection because it's so obscure. Tourist Trap memorabilia just does not exist, and I fucking love Tourist Trap. It is one of my all-time favorite movies. Probably my second favorite movie of all time, maybe even tied with the first with Halloween 2 from 1981. But we've got this little Tourist Trap action figure. This is Mr. Slauson, and even has a little tiny mask at his feet. So that is super, super rad. Absolutely love this thing. Super, super stoked to have that as well. Could I say super anymore in these videos? Next up, yet another piece that I did not have yet. We've got a very specific, very new Stone Cold figure here. So this is an Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin, still in the box obviously, and this is really cool. I really like the packaging, but I really like all of the extras they included, including a laughing Stone Cold head. That's just so cool to me. I absolutely love that. I am a little disappointed because I thought that these were middle fingers. However, they are #1 fingers. Obviously, they're probably not going to stick middle fingers into a children's toy, but that'd be really cool if they did, huh?
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
So yeah, you'll never guess, but I'm super stoked to add this to my Stone Cold collection. Alright, last but not least for the GF scores, we've got this classic Goosebumps tin with 5 books inside, very heavy. This is my favorite variant of the 3 tins that they offer because this has 3 of my favorite books and book covers on the cover, the top of the tin, the lid.
Now put it on the lid. No, the lid. 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 The lid.
We got Slappy over here from Night of the Living Dummy. We've got the Skeleton Family here from Say Cheese and Die. And we've got the Haunted Mask, of course. So this is super cool and is going to look fantastic in my Goosebumps collection, which is ever growing. So this is definitely a special piece to add to there, not only because it is my favorite tin of the set, but because of how it came to be. All right, we are winding down on these scores. We've got 3 left, maybe 4. But I will get these little guys out of the way because these are just sentimental little pieces. I went to the beach for the first time since I was a kid. I don't even really remember the beach the last time that I went, but I went this time and it was awesome. Definitely like changed my life, as cliche and cringy as that sounds. But we got shells. Found my own shells, so I'm gonna stick these like in my bathroom as decoration or something, but I'm pretty stoked about them. I think that they're cool. So, fucking metal, brother. It was funny because as I was sticking them in my pocket, I was thinking of Rage Against the Machine, walking down the beach.
With a pocket full of shells.
I'm gonna go ahead and include these cool little socks that I got, these little pentagram edgelord socks that I got from Spirit Halloween because I did buy them from Spirit in New Jersey, so those count, I guess. But almost last, we've got one more after this. We have a Bigfoot Hot Wheels Legacy 5-pack still in the package. This was in the best shape that I could find. There are a couple little scuffs and dings on the packaging, but nothing crazy. And I just really thought that this would look nice in my Bigfoot collection, so I went ahead and got it. Hadn't seen any of these in Ohio, so I figured I might as well grab it while I'm out there. And now, last but not least, the biggest score. Literally, this is physically the largest score that I have. We've got this Spirit Halloween posable dummy prop, and the reason that I have this is because this is actually a Buckethead prop. I don't know if you want to consider these rare, but they were up until this year. Buckethead used these on a tour a few years back. He would put like a mask over it, and then he would have this dummy like high-fiving the crowd and whatnot. And they were originally sold at Spirit, but they just became really rare. They were like hard to find. I went to many Spirits looking for these and never found one, and I think the only time I did see them was before I knew that they were a Buckethead piece. However, Spirit decided to bring them back, and they were at every single Spirit that I went to in Jersey, not the one in Ohio. So I was super stoked to see that, and I definitely think that this is going to be a nice little standout piece in my Buckethead collection. I've also got a very special placement idea for him. So, hell yeah, Buckethead score. Super stoked on that. And that is my haul from New York and New Jersey. Now, of course, I'm gonna lay all this stuff out and give you guys a nice quick overview with kind of a detailed view of all of these pieces, and that will be it for today's video. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I cannot wait to do some more traveling. This trip definitely kind of changed my life in a sense of like, I fucking hated traveling prior. I was actually really scared to kind of get out of Chillicothe. It was one of my biggest like anxieties of all time, and this trip did a lot for me. So hopefully the Halloween huntings get a lot more interesting, because who fucking cares, man? Like, the worst thing that can happen is I die, and I'm going to die one day anyway. So might as well have fun while I'm here and not let these anxieties hold me back. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and shut her down before I rant too much. We will give you guys a nice up-close shot of all of this stuff, and then I'm going to go put it in my collection. I can't wait to get all this stuff put away. So until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to just doing what you want. Just do it. Just go do what you want.
Do it! Just do it!
As long as it doesn't hurt you or someone else, just go do it. And we will see you guys later.